Hey you guys, Clary Berry here. I wanted to let you guys know kind of how the whole routinely raw idea has been going on. If you follow me, you'll know, I think it was about 3 months ago, about at the beginning of the year. Yeah, it was one of my New Year's resolutions that I was going to, oh, you're so sweet, that I was aiming to eat a higher percentage of raw foods. And I feel like I've come to kind of a realization. I've learned some things about this 3+ month long process. I was at first thinking, oh, well, maybe I should drop it. I just kind of recently decided maybe I should drop it. And I was like, well, there's been some good things. So I want to talk about both. Okay. So first of all, I just want to kind of talk about the process and what I was doing. I decided that I was going to try to eat raw throughout the week, mostly raw, a higher percentage of raw than I had been. My plan was to still eat some beans as a dressing and just to kind of stick to that, not eat as much rice and potatoes and just bulky, noodles and fully cooked things, because I felt like I was relying on those things too much. And I was basically having two dinners in the evening, two separate dinners that consisted of those types of foods. What I started doing is basically eating a first dinner of salad or cucumber noodles and things like that. And then I would go ahead and have a smaller meal, usually later. Sometimes I would have two, maybe it would be like a salad and then two smaller types of cooked meals. Whatever the case, I did notice that I started eating a lot more salad. But at this time, I upped my salad from I don't even know how much I was eating before. It probably couldn't have been more than 10 ounces, less than a pound a week. And now I'm eating like 2.5 or so pounds, heads a day. So I'm really, really happy with that. And I know that I'm eating a lot more cucumbers and stuff as well. And this has resulted in a much higher nutrient base than I'm getting now. I'm actually tracking, and I'm about to do a video here in a couple days about kind of what my nutrients have been, where my calories have been, since I haven't been doing any what I eat videos. I'm trying to kind of get a bigger picture here and keep track for you and for me. So be watching out for that here in the next couple days. But basically, I started being able to eat less calories, went down, and yet I was getting a higher percent of nutrients. Okay, here's what happened. After I quit smoking pot, my appetite went down. It wasn't really routinely raw that was doing it, but I did notice, like I said, that when I had I ate less calories, I was actually getting more nutrition per calorie. So that was great, especially to do at that time period where I just wasn't interested in eating more. So that was a really good thing. But again, now that my appetite is swinging back up again, I'm like, wow, I can't rely on a few tortillas like I had been. We've been doing a lot of the Ezekiel tortillas, a lot of those Mi Ranchos, and even though they're very low calorie, like the little Mi Ranchos you can get 4 of those for like 1.5 fat grams. And you can have one Ezekiel small tortilla is like, I think just 1 gram of fat. So if you're eating just a few of those and that fills you up, I remember just a few weeks ago I could eat just a few of those, and I think it depends on what you're putting in them, of course, but especially if you're not putting much in them, it's like, oh, if you're doing those pizzas, it's not the best thing if you're super hungry and you're eating a ton of them, because like last night I ended up eating like 10, and yeah, that's just more really calories than I need. And so what I'm thinking is, wow, I need to stick to the basics here. Stick to the rice, stick to the potatoes, stick to the pasta, and not worry so much about going raw. And I initially went towards those Ezekiel brand tortillas because they were somewhat raw. I feel best when I do really low fats. So, and I know a lot of other people aren't like that, but a lot of people are. So basically that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I want to keep the parts of routinely raw that are working for me, which is basically the extra salad, eating a ton of salad, having salad for that afternoon snack. When I start craving savory, I just go to my salad. And the other thing I learned in doing this is that I don't need beans for a dressing at all. I've learned that it's super simple to make a good dressing. Tanny Raw has her 5 different things: sweet, spicy, sour, a flavor, and a bulk, stuff like that. But I find that I don't even need all of those things. If I just take a lime, chop it up, throw it in there, I might add some seaweed for salt. I might add definitely some spice. I might throw a mango, and if I have that, I don't even feel like you need the overt fats. That was, I guess, the 6th thing, or one of the 5, I don't know. But it's just so easy, you know, to make raw dressings. Even if you're just doing salt and pepper and some lemon juice, cilantro maybe in there. I mean, add herbs. I've got sprinkles that I really love, like a garlic sprinkle or something. I mean, and I've gotten to the point where I can sit there and eat salad, you know, just completely plain. People, of course, think you're crazy, but that's okay. So I'm definitely going to keep the salad, and I'm definitely going to continue getting a lot of it, and probably more even especially since I'm going to be moving away from always doing the cucumber noodles, because those are kind of expensive, and I feel like I'm going to get more bang for my buck just to stick to the salads. I feel like if I keep them simple, they're going to digest better. I was scared of the digestion on salads from like 6 months ago, when I was starting to add like kind of cooked peas and all this other stuff and try to have a huge salad, and it just didn't work out for me that well. I don't know if it's because it was because of the peas or because it was all at once. When I eat peas now, I kind of like to have it as more of a mono meal or a mono snack, and then move on to something else a little bit later, instead of just mixing it all together with my salad. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. A little update for you guys. I'm gonna keep the salads and really rely on salad a lot more. Really just get to the basics. Go back to eating a lot more potatoes. Haven't been eating potatoes at all. I'm really excited about that. Rice, of course. Sushi is like my best friend at this point. So yeah, so that's it. And like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on how everything's going. Hope you're doing well. Let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to eat your fruit, and I will talk to you later.